Hi, Matthew Appleby from HortWeek, and I'm here today with Duncan Robertson from Dogtooth Technologies with this amazing machine. So, Duncan, what does it do?
Well, this is a strawberry picking robot. It's intended to do all the same things that human strawberry pickers do. It can find ripe fruits, it can pick it. Having picked ripe berries, we perform an inspection pass using this patented inspection system, so we can check that they are of high quality. If they're good enough, they go into a punnet, then the punnets are ready for retail.
Brilliant. So how did you get into this sector?
Great question. My background is in machine learning, computer vision, and I think we were interested to find applications of our skills in those domains in the context of the real world. A lot of machine learning is about data and cloud data processing and things. We wanted to do something in the outside world, the physical world, and robotics seemed like the obvious fit. UK strawberry growers are desperately short of picking labour. It's become incredibly difficult to recruit enough people to harvest the crop, and so we wanted to help through robotic automation.
Other ways for businesses to get into it? Is there government help?
Good question. So we benefited enormously from the support of, for example, Innovate UK, a grant funding body that supports the work of startups like Dogtooth developing high-tech solutions to real commercial problems. We've also benefited from angel funding from the likes of the Cambridge Angels and various other supportive investors over the years, most recently 24 Haymarket and Octopus Ventures based in London.
Okay, there's a lot of talk here at Fruit Focus about how there's a 3 to 5 year development time to get robotics fully into the market, but people have been saying 3 to 5 years for years. So how far away are we?
Yeah, so it turns out to be difficult. Building robots is challenging and complex, but I think we can look to some concrete evidence of our progress in the last couple of years. This year we'll be operating 70 of these Gen 4 robots, picking about 5 hectares altogether. I think we're anticipating picking something more than 100 tons of strawberries. So I think all these things are marks of real commercial progress. Next year we'll be offering for sale our Gen 5 robot, with which we will equip our customers to operate using their own employees without the need for so much help from Dogtooth personnel.
Great. And what's the costs?
So we'll price the robot. At the moment we offer a picking service. Ultimately we will sell robots, but we essentially price our offering to ensure that we're competitive with human picking. Right now that's about 50 pence per kilogram, so we'll expect that the fully loaded cost of deploying robots for picking fruit will ultimately be similar. Whether customers buy through leasing-like model or something different, it will need to be priced to be competitive.
That sounds pretty good. And we've got strawberries, but what other sectors do you see as the next horizons?
So we started in strawberries, and that's where we're, I think, most mature. But we're already looking at apples and raspberries as other crops that we might target, and some other applications within horticulture. For example, crop husbandry, which also requires a great deal of manual labour. It's another area where we think robotic automation may be able to add value.
So if you were to look in a crystal ball, look into the future, where would you see robotics, say, in 3 years' time?
Good question. I think you're right that everyone's been predicting 3 to 5 years before robotic automation takes over. I think I'm going to join the long line of people who've made that prediction. But this time, I think it will be borne out in practice. I think Dogtooth and various other great UK agri-robotics businesses are all beginning to demonstrate real commercial traction and progress. So I think the next 5 years will reveal a sea change in the degree of automation actually in use commercially on our farms.
Brilliant, that's great news. Great news for UK horticulture, looking to solve the labour shortage problem.